Ball State University is currently under investigation after a complaint was reported to the Office of Civil Rights about the university's Department of Intercollegiate Athletics. According to the Office of Civil Rights, the department failed to provide equal rights and opportunities for intercollegiate women here at Ball State. The investigation began on October 1st of this year. This has been the sixth similar complaint against Ball State University's athletic department since 2005. According to the Daily News, Jim Bradshaw from the Department of Education press office said he could not reveal who filed the complaint because they are protected by the Federal Privacy Act. The Office of Civil Rights is reviewing the university and determining whether they are providing equal opportunities to members of both men and women with respect to equipment and supplies, practice time, and the recruitment of student athletes, along with other areas too. Ball State University is complying with the Office of Civil Rights and is waiting to see what happens next. Ball State University Athletic Director Tom Collins is hoping that the department can fix what problems they have.
So we look at those things and try to make them, as best we can. Is it perfect? It's not perfect, but we continue to make progress on that. We continue to work on our fundraising on the female side. I think that's probably something new that we've really put an emphasis on the last few years.
Collins continued to comment that he feels that Ball State is treating both women and men equally and that the gender equity is not a big issue here at Ball State. Ball State University senior Julie Breivogel, who plays for the women's volleyball team here at Ball State, also feels that the university is treating women equally and is questioned by the investigation.
Yes, I think our team was treated very well. In my 4 years of playing, I really feel that we were treated equal as a team and as a person.
Breivogel also stated that she could not notice any gender inequity towards the volleyball team, but she cannot say if that's true about all women's teams. Currently, Ball State University has 19 intercollegiate athletics teams, 11 that are women's and 8 that are men's. With Ball State's athletic department being under investigation and Ball State having more women's sports, some numbers must stand out to warrant the 6 complaints since 2005. In an NCAA audit report of revenues and expenditures filed on January 15th of 2009 to the State Board of Accounts, Ball State University reported that their men's basketball team spent $23,000 on equipment and $23,500 on repairing and maintaining that equipment. Compare that to the women's team, who only spent $3,000 on equipment and only $1,000 on repairing and maintaining that equipment. Collins says it's hard to see any trend, though.
It would depend on the sport in the year. Some coaches, based on success, are going to get a better equipment contract from Nike or shoes or things like that. Other coaches, if we bring them in new and haven't had success, probably don't have that opportunity.
But no matter what the Office of Civil Rights finds, Ball State University and Athletic Director Tom Collins have begun an initiative to try and correct the little problems that the athletic department has. One step the university is taking to try and correct the problem is called the Gender Equity Plan. That will take 5 years to try and correct all problems.
Put a gender equity plan together at Ball State University because we do have some deficiencies on the women's side. We've identified those deficiencies. And so the 5-year plan for gender equity was, because we didn't have a big pool of money to be able to take care of everything at one time, was to basically what steps can we take over 5 years to correct some of those things.
As more news will continue to develop about the investigation here at Ball State, the university is taking steps in the right direction to try and narrow the gap of gender inequity in intercollegiate sports here in the United States. For News 202, I'm Markus Zurlino.